I'm not sure if it's already starting. Okay, let me. Already starting. Okay, let me. Just let me. How I disable this? Okay. Just let me. Sorry for that. Alright, now we are back. So yeah. Hello everyone, I'm Ben Alexandros and we are here in a new streaming of Imperial SaGa Eclipse. This is the first one that I'm doing since, well, not the first one, but one of the first streams of Imperial SaGa Eclipse on my Twitch account. So yeah, hello everyone, I hope you're having a good day, and today we're going to see the basics of Imperial SaGa Eclipse. For the people who doesn't know what this game is, well, this is the third gacha game in the SaGa series, and it covers most of the SaGa characters from most of the SaGa games, from the Game Boy SaGa games to the Imperial SaGa characters, from the SaGa Game Boy to the Imperial SaGa games, like Imperial SaGa 1 and Imperial SaGa Eclipse. Okay, this is a direct sequel to Imperial SaGa 1, because the first Imperial SaGa closed the last year, in December of the last year, because it was made on Adobe Flash, and because that they had to release another version or another game itself, and they ended up with the conclusion of making a new game called Imperial SaGa Eclipse, which is the direct sequel of the first one, and now made in HTML5. So yeah, well, how Imperial SaGa Eclipse works? Well, it's simple, but at the same time, it is quite the opposite of simple. It's a SaGa game. You have really some stuff to learn first. The battles are going to be more easy or going to be quite hard, really hard. So we are here in the main menu. You probably are wondering, what does that means, these symbols? Well, this symbol here means home. This takes you back to the main screen. Depart to the quest. Organize, manage your units and teams. Strange them. Power up units and your abilities. Gacha. Well, this is a gacha game, so obviously it must have a gacha option. Missions. Complete missions to get rewards, like most of the gacha games. I don't remember seeing a gacha game without rewards, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not even the first Imperial SaGa, or even Emperor SaGa, from what I have been able to see on some screenshots. And we have the other option. So yeah, what we're going to have in the Departure? Well, in the Departure we have the Story mode and the Chronicle mode. And not just that, but also the Dailies. The Dailies are are missions that we are going to be able to do in order to get items for the to power up our chapters in the Strange Town menu. And we have boss battles or some special events which are permanent. This feature has been recently implemented into the game, like, yeah, basically this month. And we also have the event. There is currently two temporal events right now. The Terminus defense battle in some part of the Somium, and we have also the 7 Heroes battle Halloween edition. And well, let me show you the story mode. Currently we have 6 chapters and 1 prologue and 1 guidance. And once you beat one of these chapters, you will be able to unlock the hard mode. The hard mode, yeah, is basically that hard mode where the battles are harder than the normal. And yeah, the Chronicle part is the same. It's another game mode where we be able to see the past of some of the characters in the first Imperial SaGa, and we have also an alternative history where we manage adult values. But the difference here is that we will only able to play the true adult path, not the normal path, because in the first Imperial SaGa we had the two routes, the light route and the dark route. Those were considered the normal paths or normal routes, but we have a true adult route where we've basically had the real ending for Adele, but this is different from this one because this is a different outcome from what we had from here. Basically, the protagonist of Imperial SaGa Eclipse doesn't appear in this one, but in this one, obviously, the protagonist of Imperial SaGa Eclipse has to appear. Is still the protagonist here, but in this part, Adele is going to be the protagonist. No one else. Yeah, and also we have the hard difficulty, where basically it works exactly like the hard difficulty in the story mode. Okay, now we are going to go to the dailies. The dailies are just basically getting items for the power up of the characters, so we can level up them and increase the rank of their passive skills, which can be the buffs, and also some attacks. Some attacks are also passive skills. So yeah, you can take that on count. Hello, Lev Gothic, how are you doing? I'm currently explaining how the game works here. Yeah, for example, these items, these bottles. Do you see these bottles? These bottles can be used for to increase the rank of the passive skills. The higher rank you have for a passive skill, it will reduce the need to wait to use that passive skill again. In other words, instead of waiting 8 turns, now you will be able to wait 5 turns. We are going to say that later, so I can explain myself better. And also we have the crystals. And you're wondering, what is the use of the crystals? Well, the use of the crystals is to level up the chapter. Once you are able to reach a point. No, I'm explaining myself out. Sorry. This is the only way to increase the level of the chapters. For example, your chapter will start obviously at level 1, but you can increase the level of these characters to level 50, and you can also increase more levels up to 100. But there is the thing, you have to unlock the cap. There is some caps, and how you unlock those caps? Well, with these bottles. These bottles have two functions to increase the rank and increase the cap, the level cap. So yeah, it's pretty simple. The only thing is being able to basically grind all of this so you can level up your chapters easily. And alright, we have this option here, which is called the is basically lots of boss battles, which are permanent, and also we have some Trials of the Gods. I haven't been able to beat any of those because the Trials of the Gods are way harder than anything else, even more than some boss battles. And obviously we have the main boss battles, where we can fight against this. Who was called? I think this. Yeah, it's the Silver Dragon. That we can fight against that. Arrakis, Wagnas, Bunem. What was the name of this? Megalith? Yeah, it's Megalith, if I recall correctly. Bagadara, are you already been able to beat one of his forms? The same I can say for Buner. And we have the Pyro something, I don't remember the rest of his name. But this is from Romancing Saga 1. This is from Imperial SaGa, Saga Frontier 2, Romancing 3, Romancing Saga 2, Romancing Saga 3, Romancing Saga 1, Romancing Saga 1. Pop minstrel song version as this one. Alright, well, once we click to we do click here, there will be some kind of description where they recommend us to do certain stuff. Also, this is something new. We can unlock these shield and spear points and exchange them for items. Okay, Lev Gothic says trying to hit Sephira and waiting for Judy to Blood version 0.03 of NES Godzilla Creepypasta video game. Yeah, it's quite hard to grind for Sephira because they don't give away 2 points on the Halloween event that easily, like compared to some events. Oh yeah, it's quite hard, and I haven't heard of that Godzilla Creepypasta video game, but probably it's good. I mean, creepypasta games are not my thing, but yeah, probably it's good, because I have been able to play some games with that kind of environment, but not lots of them. I cannot play them because I don't know, I feel anxious or something like that. Okay, here we are going to have some bonus if we use certain chapter. If we use Matriarch, Holy King, whatever you want to call her, we are going to have a bonus. And you're wondering, what is this bonus? What's the use of this bonus? Well, the use of this bonus is we will be able to resist any kind of how to call it, of weakness. She is going to be able to resist any kind of damage. Yeah, she will still receive damage, but that damage will be decreased a lot. The same applies to Adele, the true Adele, and yeah, it's basically that. They recommend us to have our ranks, the rank of our skills, the pacific ones and the non-pacific ones at rank 99. Also, our characters must be at level 100. And I don't know what they mean by 50. Since my knowledge of Japanese is just katakana, only katakana. So yeah, basically it's having your best characters to fight against these boss battles. We have this ranking here. This ranking works as a character recommendation. We can see Albert is in the first place. And why Albert is in the first place? Well, because he has one of the best buffs in the game, which is increasing the damage of the critical attack, and also he increased the probability, the chance to get a critical attack by a lot. So basically, if you have Albert, then Albert will apply that buff to another character, and that character will almost always attack with critical attacks. So yeah, that's quite OP to be, in my opinion. And then we also have the Last Emperor Kimono version, Sensei from Saga 2. The Last Emperor, but his normal version. And the protagonist of Saga 1, of the first Saga game. Adele, Matriarch. They're in 6th and 7th place because I don't know, to be honest. I mean, Adele and Matriarch arrived, came earlier to the game before these guys in the middle. So yeah, maybe they're more useful than Adele and Matriarch. I'm not sure. I don't have. Well, I have the Last Emperor, but I don't have Sensei or this last Emperor or this protagonist of the first SaGa game. But I have Albert, which is something. So we also have Claudia. I'm not sure how useful she will be. We also have Iris. The same I say for her. And Monica. Maybe Monica works for this town, but I'm sure Bagadara is still less. So I don't know what is doing she. I don't sure what is doing she there. And okay, we also have this X battle. This X battle, well, I will explain this. This is the name of the episode. This is the difficult. This is the difficulty level. The required stamina. This gacha game requires stamina. We can see here. We can see the stamina here. And the reward, which is in yellow. Sometimes the reward is in bronze because, or in green because that's the drop of the stage or the level, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, I'm not going to do this battle, not yet. Okay, now let's retreat and go to this event tab. Okay, now this is the event tab. We have two current events that are going right now. They're working right now. And we have the Ultramenos battle defense, and also we have the 7 Heroes battle Halloween edition, where we fight the 7 heroes. And in the event battles are going to have bonus characters. We're going to have bonuses, and it will have the multiple levels to complete, like in Romancing Saga Universe. For example, we have the how to call it? The cinematic, a battle, another cinematic, a battle, another cinematic, and it will continue like that. Maybe sometimes it's two consecutive cinematics. Sorry for my bad pronunciation. Sometimes sometimes it happens. And then we have, after that, once we defeat the final boss, the boss of the event, we are going to unlock that same battle, but in next version, until we reach to level 130. And you're wondering why the level 120 and 130 are in different color. Well, the reason is this is in red and this is in yellow is because in the red ones we are able to use support characters that are property of another player, but they're lending us that character to use. And in the yellow ones, we can only use our own characters, which can be hard for certain players. Obviously, it will be hard for the new players, for the newbies, or whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it, sorry. So yeah, I highly recommend to only reach to the 120, maybe 130 to the 100. Basically, if you're extremely new, you just recently created your DMM account to play this game. So yeah, also Nepgotic, I'm not sure if you're still there, but can you tell me how many people are watching this stream? If you can, of course. Okay. I missed the extended version of the Terminator creation from Romancing from the SaGa stage. Yeah, and also that something happened today, and that was they deleted my YouTube channel again. And well, some of the extended soundtracks got deleted, and I have no option but upload them to Nico Nico or upload them to again to YouTube, but with a non-count and using some methods that I won't describe here, just to avoid the term of service, just to avoid to break the terms of service here. So yeah, they will be reupload. I will upload them again. Yeah, but I'm not sure in which kind of form. So yeah, I haven't showed you how the battles works here, but I want to make sure that you people are able to understand the basics of the game. Okay, let me check. Yeah, the stamina. Okay, I will explain you. The stamina basically works the same as the Universe or some other gacha games. The party on quest requires stamina, which is displayed next to the heart icon. When you begin the game, you will have 20 stamina max. When you level up your player level, you will gain stamina equal to your max, and every other player level, your max stamina will increase by 1. Yeah, basically like that, like any other stamina system. Okay, we have also the trophies and rewards. Every quest has 5 special rewards you can get. One is the first time clear reward, which will be shown if you have not cleared the quest yet. Yeah, like the crowns. The crowns is the currency of the game. Like the jewels in Red Universe, the crowns are most of the time a first time clear reward. After you had the reward, you therefore are going to be trophy rewards. There will be certain special conditions such as don't let anyone die or finish in under 9 turns. Yeah, that conditions, I'm not sure if you saw that. I will go to the tab of Dailies. Do you see these trophies? These trophies are the other rewards. You will have the first time reward, and you will able to have these other rewards. And one of them is don't let your anyone die. Finish in under 9 turns. And this one I don't know what it is, but basically I consider it just make everything to work okay. So yeah, And why these are different? Well, not different, but you can see. This one is in yellow because it is a first time reward. But this one is in green because it is a grindable item that you can get all the time, as you can handle the stamina that you have. And yeah, let me see, quest details. In addition to the trophy reward information, you can click the details button to see all the enemies that will appear in the quest and the formations they will use. You can use this plan out what kind of characters you want to bring with you on the quest. Yeah, the quest details, you can click here. Is the details, is the enemies, is the wave 1 or the round 1, round 2 and round 3, and you can see these monsters are going to be stronger than these other ones. And okay, we have also these are the other rewards. Like I told you before, finish the battle in less of 9 turns. And I'm not sure which one of them is don't let anyone die, and third one I'm not sure what it will mean. And this is the first time reward. As you can see, 50 crowns. And the green devil rewards that are going to be these battles. Well, these battles, I don't know what it are those, but some spheres, something, I don't know. And some lanterns. A lantern of darkness. I don't how that will work in the real life, I'm not sure. So yeah, we can also we can also click on the enemy to get more details, and this enemy can be, we can decrease the defense. It is weak against death. We can blind if we can blind this character with this enemy. We can poison it, we can paralyze it, we can how it was called, we can frenzy it, we can burn it, the burn is basically like poison with words. We can put him to sleep, and we can stun it. And yeah, the same applies for this one, I think. No, this is different. This one resists more to the blindness, and he's weak against anything else. Also, this one can only use the stun attack, and along with this one. Okay, that's it basically. Barking. Okay, I will explain the barking option later. Now we have the strange stem. The strange stem option part is quite peculiar because we have the level up part to increase the cap of the levels of the characters. This is the menu that will allow us to increase the rank of the passive skills, and this one is an option to allow us to give some buffs to the characters. It's kind of hard to explain, but I will explain you later this. Okay, now this is the option to level up our weapons. And this one is to increase the cap of level up to weapons. Basically, the way to level up our weapons works kind of the same as level up our characters. And okay, we have more stuff here. And I will go first to the level up. As we can see here, we have some amount of characters. As we can see, we have Ellen, we have Fuse. Well, I cannot level up Fuse because he has reached his maximum level. So yeah, that's it. We have Robert from SaGa Frontier 2, Laura, Unlimited SaGa, Palmine, with his on max level, Jamil, Aisha, Copelia, Julian, the same applies like these other two ones. And you're wondering why Aisha and Cordelia, when they are at level 100, they're still not on max level? Okay, the reason is because Aisha and Cordelia got reprimed in another banner, and when the character gets reprimed, they allow us to increase the level of that character up to 110. If we had 5 of these cards allow us to level up our characters 2 levels each one up to level 110. And obviously we need the bottles to level up to increase the cap of the level up. So yeah, I will show you something. Okay, this is different. Okay, I can see. This is still a menu to increase the cap of the levels. I misclicked, but yeah. You need basically to go here to the one that is above the level cap. So yeah, now we are able to increase our levels. For example, let's level up. I'm not sure I can level up Liber, which is the protagonist of the Imperial SaGa Eclipse, but he's cosplaying another chapter of Imperial SaGa Eclipse. And we have the crystals. Well, these white crystals can only be got in the story mode. You can only grind them on the story mode, not in the Dailies, by some reason. And also we have the rainbow crystals that can be applied to any other element of character. For example, we can see Liber is light element, and other characters are fire, darkness, umbrology, cosmology, aerology, terrology, all stuff like that. So yeah, these crystals works for all the elements, even the rainbow elements, like the original version of Liber. The original version of Liber is a rainbow element, so yeah, that one works. But this one is a light element version of Liber, So yeah, we can, I don't know, use 55, 65 of these ones. And now liver is level 50. Now we can increase to level cap. But sadly, I cannot show you how to do that. But I can show you how to do that with this another chapter. Okay, Left Gothic is asking a question. Apollo is a boss in this game? No? Yeah, no. He is not a boss on this game yet. But I don't remember quite well, but probably he was a boss in the first Imperial SaGa. But I can put other Game Boy characters like bosses like Kami and Arsenal are in this game. And maybe they're going to implement Apollo later. But yeah, the next event is going to be the battle against Ashura from the first saga of Game Boy. So yeah, I can maybe be sure that they are going to implement Apollo as a boss. And maybe why just a boss? He can be also a character integration to head. But I will explain the antagonists integration later, because it's quite interesting how we can get a villain or an antagonist, whatever you want to call it, in this game as a playable character. So yeah, this is still level cap. If we have enough materials, like these battles and these things, we can use them, and tada! We can level up White Rose to level 100. And do it she has not been reprinted. She only has the max level as 100. So yeah, this is the last level up for her, and that's it. She just reached the max level. That's great. Now we have. Okay, now that I already explained these ones, I'm going to explain this one. Okay, this one are the thing that will allow us to increase the rank of our passive skills. For example, Cordelia. We have this passive skill. I'm not sure. They increase the damage that we can deal with a character. But the thing is, they have the same icon, but they have different descriptions. This one, for example, lasts for 1 turn, and it will increase from 26.6% to 28.3% of effectiveness. And this one, the same 1 turn and 26 to 28%. So yeah, it confused me because I don't know Japanese. But yeah, these allow us to make more damage, basically. Okay, we can level up this one. And okay, as you can see, instead of waiting 6 turns to use this passive skill again, now we will able to only wait 5 turns, as we can see here. But the thing is, we need a crown, and obviously the lanterns. The lanterns are something hard to get. Not that hard, but kinda hard. Kinda hard, I mean, yeah. But yeah, let's do it. Okay, now she just reached the max rank for this passive skill. But we still need to increase this other passive skill. The same thing applies to the rest of characters. Alright, we have this one, which is the buffs. The buffs are a special case. Why are a special case? Well, we have Kujinshi, the human version of Kujinshi. He already crowned these skills. These are normal skills, and the only way to reach the max rank of these skills are by fighting, by just grinding, and that's it. And also he obviously has his own passive skills that we can increase by doing the same thing as we did with Cordelia. But the thing is, we have 100 of 100 points, and also we have X 110. And what does all of this means? Well, the thing is, do you see this 4? Well, this 4 represents the number of copies that are contained on this specific Kujinshi. In other words, a dupe that we had in the gacha, it won't be useless. We are going to get a copy. And the copy will be stored here. Once you get a chapter for the first time, it will show nothing. Once you had a dupe or an overcopy, it will increase by 1, and that will happen up to 4. Once you surpass the 4th or the 4th copy, they will give you an emblem. That emblem will allow you to increase the level cap for another chapter that was originally a 4-star chapter, and you want to convert that chapter into a gold chapter, because the 4-star chapters start paying as a silver chapters. Do you see this gold part? Yeah, this is because this chapter started as a 5-star chapter and now is a 8-star chapter. The 4-star chapters start with this part in silver. The thing is, the same applies for the bronze parts. The chapters with the bronze parts that starts with 3 stars. The thing is, if a chapter you want a chapter to be golden, you need one of the golden emblems or silver emblems that you get once you surpass the 4th copy. And okay, guys, what's the use of the copies here on the buffs? Okay, the copies allow us to increase this number. to increase the cap of this number, the availability of the points. Also, we also hit these ones that we can get from the expeditions, but there's a limit. We can only use 60 points. And we must use them in extra points. We can only use 60. And we must use them wisely. Because we cannot put all of these buffs into just one chapter, because that chapter then will be extremely OP. I mean, yeah. So we have to choose a specific buff that we want to apply to that certain chapter. And okay, let's give him this increase of strength by 60 points. And yeah, now we have 80 of 100. And if we use these extra points, we will be able to even use more points than these ones. But I recommend you to reserve those points for something that you really want to make. That you really want to make OP. Not that OP, because we cannot use all of these buffs, but kind of OP. And we can also get all our points back. And yeah, like nothing happened. It's basically the refund button, where we can also get back our cash. The cash is different of the crowns. The cash, I can compare it like the arums in Red Universe, and the crowns is like the jewels on Red Universe. So yeah, that's it. Let me see. What else? Yeah, nothing else I can say about that. Maybe Cordelia. Yeah, why can't I have enough points to increase more points for Cordelia? But I'm not sure about that. The same applies for any other chapter. I just want to save points in case I willing to do some increasing. Okay, I'm not able. We cannot unlock this rainbow points yet, because we are still not able to do so. Alright, and now let's go to the next menu, which is the weapons. The weapons works basically the same as the chapters. For example, this one. You see this one? And let's just increase the level. The hammers. Did you see those hammers, right? Well, those hammers we can have them through events or expeditions, whatever you use. But the most effective way to get hammers are through events, through grinding events. So yeah, now let's increase the level cap of this weapon. And in order to increase the level cap, there is two options. Is by getting copies of this weapon on the gacha, or using emblems, which is basically the same method as the chapters. Once we get 4 copies of the same weapon, we are going to start getting a copy. We're going to start getting emblems, and those emblems will allow us to increase the level cap. For example, I'm going to use 10 emblems and use only ones because I want to save them for something else. And if we go back to the level up menu, we can see that we can now increase to level 6, and it will deal more damage. And we can also increase again to level cap, and that's it. Now let's go to the gacha, the interesting part. Okay, we have currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 banners right now, and if you are going to register to DMM and to DMM to just play this game, then you're going to have at least 11 banners, because one of them is going to be the newbies banner, where you can get some chapters for some days. And yeah, this is the banners. Well, like I explained, I will start to explain this one. This one is the reprint. So it's one of the reprints banners, but this is a different one because we can only use premium crowns. And why is that? Is well, because it contains all the limited characters. It contains all of them. It contains Sensei, it contains Alkaiser, it contains Summer Aisha, it contains Kimono Iris. And we can also see all the limited characters. Yeah, that's a good amount of limited characters. Okay, Love Gothic says oh yeah, we really need this game in the West on a book of Emperor SaGa. Yeah, we really do need this game in the West. And yeah, some stuff that will explain us the history of Emperor SaGa, but that's the less likely event that will happen. I'm not sure, maybe depends on the mood that Kawusu has right now, I'm not sure. But yeah, this is the first reprint banner that requires paid crowns by some reason. And also we have reprint for some weapons that works basically the same as this one. Like I said before, normally the reprints allow you to use free crowns, free to play crowns, but by some reason this one is limited to paid crowns. And okay, now let's explain the billions here. The billions are always going to be behind a paywall. In other words, we can only use paid crowns for the billions. If you are a fan of of having playable villains or playable antagonists in a gacha game, this is going to be your nightmare if you don't have too much money. And this one is the same, it's a reprint where as you increase, as much you push more money, you will increase more, you will get more interesting stuff. Like for example, we are going to start with the Arsenal and Virgil, and the second one is going to be, I'm not sure who are these guys, but I remember the fourth one is Noel and Robocat, and the fifth one is Wagnas? I'm not sure. So yeah, that's it. Now we have the normal limited banner. This is what you're going to get normally. For example, this is the Halloween limited banner where we have Liber and we have Emilia from SaGa Frontier. And yeah, we have two options, to use paid crowns or free-to-play crowns. And the PT works the same here as Red Universe, 45 paid crowns to do the PT. And where we do the PT? Here, in this button. I'm not going there yet, but we can do PT. These are the medals, these gacha medals, we can exchange for a certain character if we don't get that certain character. And okay, this is a reprint of Platinum. A reprint of Platinum basically works like a method to allow you to get a certain character that is in the Platinum, but you really want that character really badly. For example, if you have 0 luck in getting the last Empress in the Platinum gacha, then you can get her using your crowns, and if you still don't have luck, you can do PT for her. So yeah, basically this is a reprint of Platinum. It's basically to allow you to get that character that you really want from the Platinum. And also we have another villain or antagonist banner. You can only use paid crowns, sadly. And also we have the gacha, the Platinum banner, where we have Sif, we have this character from Eastern Sun, we have this Dragon Knight and Urpina, and obviously we have the gacha medals here. We have the trash banner or the junk banner, where we had only we only had 3 stars stuff. This is the junk banner. We only had junk stuff, and we can use these friend points here, and we will get that stuff. We will get weapons and characters that are 3 stars. And we have this character from SaGa Scarlet Grace that I don't remember his name. We have Charles. We have this bear from Romance Saga 1 that is a friend of Claudia. And we also have Mei Ling. We have, well, this is a limited banner. Well, not a limited banner, but a Platinum banner that is limited during a certain amount of time, where you have a free temple daily. It, every day you will be able to pull this button, and it will give you 10 pull for free every day, and just once every day. And also we have the tickets. In Regioners we have the platinum tickets, and here we also have tickets. The, how I will call them, crown tickets, I don't know. But we have tickets, and these tickets work different. Well, they work similar. The thing is, we have tickets for weapons and characters, and tickets for characters only. And this one that are in color yellow, they grant us 5-star character or 5-star weapon. Here these are going to vary. We're going to get 3 stars, 4 stars, and 5-star characters. In the first Imperial SaGa, it was really hard to get a 5-star character with these ones. But now it's easier by some reason. But yeah, I'm going to use one of these, and also I will use this one. This one grants you a 10 pull gacha or a 10 pull summoning. This is going to grant you just 1 pull summoning. Okay, let's see who wins. Probably is going. Okay, the winner is Robin. And as we could see here, we got an emblem because we already had 4 copies of him. And now I'm going to use the 10 pull summoning ticket, because these ones are giving you by some reason a 5-star character guaranteed by some reason. I don't know why, but maybe that's a wrong assumption that I have. Okay, now we have Pina versus Silver, and no one. Okay, my assumption was wrong, because yeah, I got 2 5-star weapons that I already had. At the point, one of them gave me a golden emblem, and third one just only got a new copy. But yeah, basically like that. Sadly, Rupina and Silver and Emperor Silver lost the race. Alright. That's it. That's the gacha, how the gacha works. I'm not going to spend my crowns, because I'm waiting for the next event that will come the next week. That event will have Tomoe from Romance Statue and the Esper Girl from SaGa 1. Okay, Thomas. Hello, Thomas. How are you doing? I hope you're doing fine. He says from the summon animations. Okay, that I have seen, these are the most entertaining ones. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Because this basically a race. The characters are doing a race. Once the certain character wins the race, that's the character that you had, and that's amazing. Yeah, now I will show you the last two parts. Well, the last three parts, because the last one is going to be the battles. Okay, this is the missions. You do certain stuff, and you will get certain stuff. Basically, we have the daily missions, the weekly missions, the missions from the event, and the global missions. You basically need to grind all the day, every day. Okay, this is the Seeker's Path version of Eclipse. Or like, how to call it? Yeah, this is the Eclipse version of Seeker's Path, where you increase the normal skills for your chapters. But I cannot do that now because I already have done that 6 times, and I can only do that 6 times per day. But most of the time is going to be only 3 times per day. And to now it's 6 because we are during celebration period. So yeah, we also have a shop, and we have the menus. We have the profile, where we can check our profile. We can change our name. We can change the emblem, the characteristic emblem, or we can also change the gender of the main protagonist. As we can see, we can choose between liver male or liver female. I'm going to keep liver female. And also we can change the chapter that is displayed on the main menu. For example, we can change the main chapter, the main menu for Cordelia. And this is the ID of your profile. And what's to use the ID? Well, it is different from the universe because the ID also works to add friends. Yeah, this game has a friend system where you can add friends and browse friends. You can also browse friends and add them. Yeah, as we can see, it changed the main character here for Cordelia. Okay, this is the friend menu, where we can see all the friends that we have currently. For example, I have some friends like that are really high on the level. For example, this one is level 480, and I'm currently at 335. This will be basically the rank system from the universe. But we can add friends. That's amazing. And this was implemented since day 1. And also we have the pending list. We also have the pending friends that we can accept or not. And also we can send a friend invitation to another person that we know his or her ID. So yeah. And also we can also copy our ID to send it to a friend or someone else who plays Eclipse. Oh yeah, now we can, okay, these are other options like the options menu where we can change the menu here. For example, we are using the default menu, but we can change that into the night menu. We can reset and it will change it to the night menu. Now you can see it is in night mode right now, but I will change it to the default one. Okay, now the thing is we have to reset the game every time we do that. Alright, now let's do some battles. We are going to do a battle in the story mode, and also battle that I will pay something in normal, a battle in normal, and I will be to do the battle here or not. Okay, no, this one doesn't have that particular boss. Okay, let me see. Yeah, this one doesn't have that boss either. But yeah, these are cinematics. You have at the start of each chapter of sub-chapter you will have a cinematic and an ending cinematic. And 3 battles to do. But let me see where it was. Cause I'm sure there was a chapter where we were able to fight. Okay. There will be some sub-chapters that are going to be intermissions. The intermissions have something to do with the Gaiden story. But yeah, I'm not sure which one has that specific battle that I want. I mean, it's not something it's not something that I really want to teach you, but something that it's a battle that I really like to fight. Okay, maybe it's this one? Yeah, it's this one. It's because we're going to fight the Shadow Empire. And that's just that. I want to fight the Shadow Empire and against the General Vargas, who is the general of the Shadow Empire. Yeah. In this game, we are still part of the Ultramenos Empire, and the Ultramenos Empire and the Shadow Empire are at war, basically. Okay, we can have multiple characters of the same, multiple styles of the same characters. We can see. Don't forget to explain you the support system. Well, this is basically the support system. And what's the support system? Is basically someone else lending you a character that you can use for free. For example, this Isis from Saga 2, or this Kujinshi, or this Monica, whatever you want to use. For example, I can use this Mirai from Imperial SaGa. Okay, let's take this barrel, this Mirai, and yeah, we also have formations like Regioners. For example, we have this one, the Imperial Cross, the Racing Phoenix, the Even Wall, most of the Romancing Saga formations, we have them here. And as we can see, we have some bonus if the commander is from certain SaGa game, then we are going to set certain bonuses for the rest of the chapters. Because the commander is the person who is in front. Yeah, we can also change our items, like in the universe. The thing is, in Imperial Eclipse we must have different types of the items, so we can, because if we have the same item, then that item can be used by this only chapter because of the copy system. We have 4 copies of most of the armors here, and we have basically all the copies for all the weapons here. Also, we cannot change the armors or the weapons for the support chapter. And these are the accessories, and we can see this little thing here is a buff. This will increase our speed, and this is going to increase our combo. There's combos here, but they work different from Grey Universe. So yeah, we can do combos. This will allow us to increase our combo chance. This one, I don't know what to use for that, and this one is going to make Emerald to go fast, to go real fast. Okay, we have the element system here. Basically, it's a weakness and a strength system. For example, aerology is stronger than cosmology. Cosmology is stronger than umbrology, and umbrology is stronger than aerology. But light is stronger than all of them. Light is not stronger or weaker than darkness. Terrology is stronger than hydrology. Hydrology is stronger than pyrology. And parology is stronger than terrology. But darkness is stronger than all of them. That's basically how it works. And yeah, we can use another theme. Yeah, we can use this one, despite that we are going to face hydrology enemies and one cosmology enemy. But yeah, let's do the thing. Also, if you saw this little button, little auto button here, it was the auto repeat. We have auto repeat in this game, and also the common auto. And let's see, we are now in the battle. We have the passive skills. This is the frenzied passive skill. This is a buff, and another buffs. This one is to limit break. Yeah, we have limit break here. Do you see the third skill here for each character? This limit break that each character has. And each limit break skill can do different things and are generally stronger than the normal attacks. And yeah, they can also do frenzy stuff or buff stuff and debuff stuff. Alright. For example, this game works with a vertical or horizontal or single attack system or aerial system that covers all the chapters. Okay, we can save. Here will detect sadly Adele is weaker than the Andrology element, so he will deal less damage, and he's going to get more damage than the rest of characters. Mirik, okay, Mirik is going to use his normal attack. Cordelia is going to use an horizontal attack, which is nice, because covers all the characters here, all the enemies here. And Will can use that, Richard Knights can use that skill. A single foe skill. Okay, but has the same element. Well, the same skill, but different element. Okay, now we can use this one. You're going to attack this one. You're going to attack this one, and also decrease the damage. And yeah, you're also going to do the vertical attack. Okay, the wolf missed it, sadly. Also, we can decrease the speed of the animations, but that's not good because this game, I think this game was meant to be played at double speed, because it works better, in my opinion. Okay, let's decrease and all that. As you can see, Adele is OP. Okay, now this particular enemy boss battle is different because this is not animated, but the other boss battles are actually animated. As like another boss battle that I will show you. For example, well, we're going to play the Frenzy. It's a good idea? Yeah, it is a good idea. Okay, let's apply the we should play also the combo chance until limit break percent. Okay, good. The Frenzy. Okay, and also the buff. Now they is buffed. Now let's apply the debuff. Let's decrease his defense, sadly it missed. And increase our critical attacks by some percent. Okay, let's do the limit break. Let's see how it works and how cool is the animation. Okay, it was fine. Okay, it went the both misses. Okay, Vargas used the both Mirik. But we can now use our limit break, which is nice. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, now also we got a new item. Which is kinda useless. And these medals are some limited ones because they are from the first anniversary event. They're only are going to be available for 40 days. So yeah, if you want to start reading the Imperial SaGa Eclipse, then this is your best chance to do so. Alright. this is the auto menu, the auto button where you can grind in all the time while you do something else. It is like those programs that do the auto repeat, but in games where there is no auto repeat, but this is auto repeat, an official one. For example, do one and then the battle starts and it will continue to repeat the battle over and over again until your stamina is gone. And okay, now we can fight a battle. And why not? Let's do the 7 heroes battle. We count some points. These points you can exchange them for. Well, not exchange them, but these points will allow you to unlock some items. For example, we can unlock cash out tickets, diamonds, hammers, cash, crowns, units. You can unlock units or styles, whatever you want to call it, weapons, and basically all of that. This is amazing. Okay, why not? Let's do this. Let's do a battle without support. And a battle without support, it basically skips the support screen and send us directly to the team organization. So yeah, we can only use our own characters. Example, in this one we have Last Emperor, it is Albert, Matriarch, and Isis. Here we have Isis, it is Emerald. I don't know who is this guy, and Albert. Here we have Beer, who has infinite parry, Richard, Barbara, Silver Emperor, and Adele. And these ones I haven't used them yet. So yeah, we're going to use this team. Without doing anything, we're going to do auto. While the rest of the shark... Okay, I forgot to explain something really peculiar. Why these chapters are starting using the buffs from their normal skills? Well, the reason is because you can block which skill you don't want to use. For example, you can block this skill from the auto. The same applies for the passive skills. You can block a passive skill from being used in the battle. For example, I can block this one, or I can block this one, but I'm not going to do so. The same applies for this one. You can block the limit break. You can block it if you want. If that doesn't, if the limit break is not convenient for you, you can block it. And yeah, basically it's that. Alright, that's it, basically. Also, we have the sound to search thing that we are not going to use. And the sound to search thing is basically your vassals are going to come to help you, but you have 3 use you can use them only 3 times per week. You can use that help only 3 times per week if you find yourself in trouble. Okay, let's continue doing the auto. Sometimes most of the time the auto system is going to determine which skill is better for certain situation. Okay, like this one, she is just the aerial attack, the IO. I don't know how to pronounce that. The AOE. I'm going to use that, the AOE or aerial attack. And now we have the 7 hero battle. As you can see, this boss battle is animated. And he also has the typical final boss battle from Romancing Satyr. Because this is the final boss battle from Romancing Satyr. And sadly we didn't have the combo. Okay, Regent, but that didn't work. We just killed the 7 heroes in one hit. That's how you can manage to win some battles. Drop the use of buffs. If you can deal something with buffs and you use wisely the buffs, then the buffs are going to allow you to defeat a certain boss in one turn. And that's basically all the stuff that I wanted to show you. Let's reclaim all of this stuff. Okay, we got 95 hammers and all 19 stamina and 900,000 of cash. And that's it. That's all the content I wanted to show you. Probably I will start doing more videos of Eclipse, that's for sure. But for the moment, that's all I wanted to show you. I will make a Spanish version of this stream, but that will be later for sure. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. See you in the next stream. Let me see how to finish this stream.